Highness Alhaji Dr. Honorable Idris Abubakar, Emir of Okuta. This festival is Gaani festival. It is a festival we have inherited from our ancestors. Our ancestors have started this, and it's in commemoration of when a month of Maulud is cited. It's at that time this ceremony is held each year, because it is in commemoration of the birth of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But you know, it shows that our people have started and have relationship from the Saudi Arabia, because if not, I think no, there can be any other strange trace if we should abide with when the moon is sighted to have this type of ceremony. This festival, there are so many, because it's cultural, traditional activities that are done here, and this is done and being observed by people of Okuta, and especially people who comes from various places are from Benin Republic, Ghana, Togo, Burkina Faso, and many parts of Nigeria. You will discover that even here within Nigeria, you can see Yorubas, Nupes enjoy this festival and they come. It's bringing us to unity in West Africa, ECOWAS countries. You will discover that where there's unity, so many things have to be cited. When there's unity within a community, there can be progress. When there's unity within a problem, it will encourage economy, because people come here and even sell some of their traditional materials and many other things that are not even traditional. Here, majority of our people here, we have, because of amalgamation of the coming of the Europeans, the British and the French, well, we are only minor number of our people are even in Nigeria. Majority of our people are in northern part of Benin Republic. Here you see with our language, Batono, we call our language, and the Yorubas and others call us Baribas. We are Batono by tribe, and here you will discover that we speak our language, and still we are very close to Yorubas here. So at the time when Yorubas have been coming for trade here, we have our own traditional name called Sero. That is by the rock. So Yorubas cannot call, the Europeans who came here, when they heard that these Yoruba traders are saying Okuta because of these mighty rocks we have around us, it deems fit for them and very simple for them to call Okuta. So it has become highly pronounced, since they cannot be able to pronounce this thing. That's how Okuta comes in. And even Hausas here, and Hausas who are traders, call this place Dusi, which is also rock. The eve of that ceremony, so many traditional dances are done. Other traditional issues and culture are observed. And in the following day, horse riding. Besides horse riding, we go to, from when we ride horse, we visit a place that is the first settlement of Okuta, called Babure. We go there and come back. In those days, according to our parents, you people, you have observed that the road we took to that place, we did not come back through that road, because when this activity was held at the beginning according to our ancestors, they are always attacked as a sort of war. So those are the reasons why we divert to another route and we become prepared for whatever we will be doing. So dances, like Seno dances, you will see some people have tied something on their legs. Teke dances, which they use to dance with some sticks. Many other dances even observed by women. When we have Gaani festival, it is then we go to that place because that is the first settlement. It's a kind of tourism also. We go there and visit where our people have started to settle from here. Because we, the royal family, or whoever is a king here, or a chief or emir, we visit such a place because we met in the indigenous people here. They are still Baribas, but they are not part of royal family. In those days, they entertain a lot of tribal wars. So they always welcome people who are from the royal families because we are always we are always heroes. So we were allowed to settle here and we took over the town. Well, we are appealing when they are appreciating, since all of us in the whole West Africa, or the whole of West Africa, even the Europeans too in the Western world, they are highly more interested in culture than we, the indigenous people who have the real culture itself. We are those who are not always highly concerned about it. If not, you will see when we have Gaani festival, sometimes you will see Europeans, the horse rider among the Europeans, who the one of the Frenchmen who comes here to ride because only he travels. They are always very interested. In fact, government, if they appreciate, I think the better it is so that culture and tradition is maintained. Well, my final message is you can see, you were here last year. You can see the impact of Gaani festival, how is the influx of people highly, even twice more than what we did last year. The congestion is high. So I'm appealing to my people. In life, we should love ourselves. Loving our people, loving an individual, loving another person is more godly than you saying that you are in the mosque or in the church praying and then you are bad. So we need to be very cordial with our people, be united. We should love ourselves. In the past, before you come to Okuta here, it will take you some hours, even from Ilesha to this place. What more about from Ilorin to this place? So many hours. But recently, when the government, during His Excellency Bukola's time, they have done best for us to have a good road, even linking up to Niki to the Benin Republic. It's quite appreciating because such type of things is what we all find for our communities. It's always very shameful when Beninois even come here and see bad roads. They say that's how Nigeria is all over. But even polishing our roads within here, they can see that Nigeria is a good country, and many other things I wish the government to do for us is to ensure that this road is even depreciating. There's need for the management, the management of the roads to ensure that such places are covered properly for us. And then here we suffer about water, so I want the government to have a dam for us instead of only, because Okuta, since my inception, Okuta is expanding very much, highly very much, and electricity also. Thank you very much indeed. God bless.
I am by name H.R.H. Abdullahi Moro Idris. Traditionally in the palace, I'm the traditional Prime Minister to His Royal Highness Alhaji Honorable Dr. Idris Sero Abubakar, Serobetete III, the Kperogi Affon of Okuta. The significance of this Gaani festival cannot be overstressed. Islamically, we observe this Gaani festival in order to commemorate the birthday of Rasulu Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And traditionally too, we observe this annually in order to appease our ancestors who we still believe traditionally are with us. And that is the more reason why every year we celebrate this festival. Also, the significance of this festival has Batunu. We came from Benin Republic, and we are just a micro tribe in Nigeria simply because of the scramble for Africa. So we have a greater proportion of the Batunu race in Benin Republic. So in order to continue with that trend, in order to continue with that relationship, we also celebrate this Gaani festival, so they all come so that we celebrate together, so that we see as brothers and sisters. Then equally, you may want to know, or you may be interested in knowing since how long this had been happening. I want to tell you, this Gaani festival is as old as the Batunu race itself, because we met it thousands of years ago, and it has been transferred from one generation to the other. And as a very unique tradition, we don't want and we don't pray that during our own time it will end up. So that is why we encourage mass participation of the program and the festival. We involve both the youth and the elderly, both male and female, so that by the time we might have gone, there will be a continuity of our tradition and culture. Traditionally, we have achieved so much because it is said that any tribe and any day they decide to abandon their tradition, it is that same day their death begins. And Batunu as a tribe, Batunu as a race, we still feel we are very unique when it comes to tradition. And we have been able, through the organizing of the Gaani festival, to still maintain that trend. That is to say, we achieve the continuity in our tradition. That is one. Secondly, in terms of economic activities, you can see that since about 3 days ago, the whole community has been blossoming with people. There is population explosion. So economic activities went on so much. We have people, traders from far away, Benin Republic. There are some from Niger, even some from Ivory Coast. They bring in their wares, they sell as much as possible, they equally buy some things here, they carry back to their country. So economically, annually we used to achieve tremendously. And socially too, as you can all see. You can see how everybody is enjoying his or herself. You can see how everybody is happy. So socially, we have been achieving so much. We have been able to gather people. We have been able to let them understand that there is a culture like that of the Batunu people in the Gaani festival. I don't think I have enough words to express how deeply this community has expanded and how it has grown during the tenure of the present Emir. I want to say with all sincerity that those who had been there before, his predecessors, have laid a very solid foundation, and it's upon that it's now building up. I was born and bred in this town, and I knew some 10-20 years back how this community was. But currently, as I'm standing, there are some parts of this community that I don't even know, sincerely. At times you'll be moving, you just discover a building, you discover several buildings, you begin to wonder when people decide coming there. And all is the main reason why people are so much coming here is because of the people. Okuta as a community, we love visitors, we love strangers. If you can observe, the population of Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, and even the natives are almost proportionate. Except somebody wants to prove somehow this is no man's land. And our Emir too is somebody who accommodates so much. He doesn't treat somebody like a stranger, and he doesn't discriminate. So he used to see us as one, as an entity under him, regardless of your tribe and regardless of your religious background. So these are some of the strong reasons why you can see that Okuta is mushrooming almost every day. So he has achieved a lot, and more so, we are praying for him for a longer life so that Okuta will continue to prosper and prosper. Okuta as an Emirate Council, we have Shia community, we have Borea community, we have Kenu community, we have Tabira community, then we have Bankubu here, we have Fofo, we have Tenge, we have Banaguru, we have Bembriru, we have Nyabadeku, we have Nikikperu, then we also have Tembonu, we have Teo, we have Aroguru, we also have Bushikparu, we also have Bushiguru, then we have this place here, we have Tetongparu, we have Tekparu, Kikparu. It is Tikparu, not Tekparu, sorry, it's Kikparu. Then we have other several communities, including our Fulani people who are resident in Okuta community. As a matter of the fact, our local government, particularly since it is our local government, the rulers there, the leaders there are all Batunu people. They show a lot of interest in the Gaani festival. As I'm talking now, yesterday, our executive chairman, in the person of H.R.H. Mohammed Moro, his vice chairman, Honorable H.R.H. Idris, they were all in attendance. And you can see H.R.H. Shaba Lafi Agida is our senator in the Kwara North, H.R.H. Zakari Mohammed representing Barutain Kayama Federal Constituency in the lower chambers. They were all in attendance. That is to tell you that government is paying attention to it. But I must not fail to mention that we want to implore both the state, the local, and even the federal, and even private institutions to come to the aid of His Royal Highness in terms of financing. You can all see the number of people that came here from Benin Republic, from everywhere. If you go outside there now, you see them giving gifts out to people. All that is acquired by him alone. So if there is a way the government or some private institutions can invest in this Gaani festival, I know it will invoke people coming the more, and economic activities too will be derived. So I want to implore the government, both private institutions, to please come to the aid of His Royal Highness in order to raise him morally in terms of finances. My message to the general public is we always love it much and we always appreciate that each time we announce the time of this celebration, we expect that people will come and honor the invitation. And again, we want to implore people that the moment they are here for the festival, since it is a festival of peace, we will not expect that there could be any rancor or any crisis, so that we will not expect anything that will mar the reputation of the festival. And again, I want to seize this opportunity to appreciate everybody who has come here, who has spent anything whatsoever, may God in his mercies replenish their pockets in folds. And to the press particularly, we are much grateful for your yearly intervention, because we know that you have been doing so tremendously in order to sell us to the outside world, and that has been working very well. And I believe it is through your efforts that the Gaani festival is heard of all over the world, and it is even getting to the internet. People have come to know that there's a kind of tradition, a kind of festival that is observed yearly here in Okuta. We sincerely appreciate your efforts, and God will continue to bless you the more as you go further your chosen careers. We are very appreciative to our security men too, who have made everything very so peaceful. We are very grateful to everyone who has contributed in any way to enhance this year's success. We are very much appreciative. Alhaji Abdullahi Moro Idris, the traditional prime minister to the Emir of Okuta. The name of this town is Sero, but to non-native speakers, they call it Okuta. And now we have all accepted that since the non-native speakers are more than we do, so let us go by the name of the non-native speakers so it can go well with all of us. So the name of the town is Okuta.